first time this year, I say, it's my first time seeing you take up a Venus Toastmasters Zoom Master, I would per se. I say, so daring to be different. I believe we have a few of the other role players as well. I'll name you in the short bit. But just to acknowledge, I would like to acknowledge Cikgu Lim, or as she put it in her name, Annie Lim. Cikgu Lim is a well-seasoned Toastmasters. It's a great privilege having you as our general evaluator today. And as well as Joshua. Joshua Lim is our evaluator today. So welcome to Venus Club. We are an all-ladies club. So Joshua, you are the thorn among the roses, I would say. So a big welcome, and of course, a big welcome to all our Venus members. So adding to that, I see a few new role players that you're taking, and also well done. I would like to name Erin. This is your first time as a topic master. Okay, I see a smile and a nod, so I will believe so. And of course, I applaud Tana, who is barely, a month old. Give big a round of applause as our
First
new
meeting,
member.
what month? Oh, first meeting today. First meeting.
Daring to be different. So our new member, Tana, taking the courage and say, yes, I'll try in that context. So we like to welcome and applaud her for her courage. As we always say, this platform is where we learn by doing, right? So this is where it's a safe space that we can learn by doing. Don't worry about the hiccups here and there. If you want, you can practice again and again. And I would like to welcome Evelyn. She is our Venus charter member who's back as a Venus Club. So welcome back to Venus for the term, and I hope I can see you more often. So all in all, so welcome to our Venus Toastmasters meeting. So as the theme actually states, daring to be different or dare to be different, what does it reflect to you? For me personally, during my term within this Toastmasters, I think it's been a challenge, task after task, mountains after mountains, monuments after monuments, to reach our end goal. Some, especially the exco, has been very, very pressured the last, I would say, 1 week to close, to achieve that elusive, what we call Smedley Award. So how did we achieve that? Is for me personally and our exco is daring to be different, taking an off-beaten path. We tried, I would say, a lot of things. We tried going on platforms that go, what is that? When I first heard it, Red Note, huh? Xiao Hong Su, huh? Okay, let's try. From a banana, why not? So of course, some of them were referred in and actually joined us as members. So and of course, we took a different path. I would say I learned from our past president as well. Immediate past president, Ewan, who's in the room. She was very adamant whereby she wanted workshops and all. So that put us on the map as well. So this whole culture of Venus daring to be different is definitely embedded in our culture here. So all in all, how do you be different? By trying and not, worry about failing. We always say, fail, okay, try again. Pick yourself up, dust it all off, try again. You say, but before you try again, go and ask wise mentor or wise counsel. For me personally, I had the pleasure of having wonderful immediate past presidents, I would say. So people like June, who mentor all of us. People like Risan, who always tells me, you have to follow this protocol. You have to do this. You have to do this. I'm like, yes, ma'am. even giving me a creative approach on all of this. So in all, what I do, I mix a little bit of this, mix a little bit, the sugar, the spice, and all the thing nice to mix our own pot of flavor for Venus this term. Where am I going with this page? I would like to say, I would applaud especially all the exco for all the hard work, the stress that has been put on them for the last 9 months, to achieve this, what we call the 10 DCP goals. So definitely that's where we are today. After completing that, we are smartly. It's not reflected yet in Toastmasters. I think it's due to processing issue and all the amount, but definitely we have achieved that. So a big round of applause, not only to the exco. If members here, you think, it's only exco work, let me tell you, it's not. It's all of you, even the members, even those who actually just joined us. I say, you added into this category of us banding together to achieve that. And I hope this continues into the next term. I say, daring to be different is definitely what Venus actually stands for, being an online all ladies club in District 51. It all stands out. So dare to be different, that is what I would challenge you to step up for today. That's all. And I'm handing it over to the TOE of the evening, Eliza Lau. Over to you, Eliza.
Thank you very much, Crystal. I hope everyone can hear me. I'm not in a tip-top condition today. I hope everyone can hear me clearly. So good evening, ladies and gentlemen. To all my fellow Toastmasters, fellow guests, I will be a TOE for the evening. My name is Eliza. So the theme for tonight is Dare to be Different. So what is it to me? Dare to be different means is stepping out of my comfort zone, experiencing different things, but knowingly things that I thought I know, but at the end of the day, but it's something very different as well. So I recently stepped into a new career path and laugh and behold, it's a totally different environment that I thought it would be. Even though the job scope may look similar, but the environments are very different. So stepping out of that comfort zone, adapting to a different environment, getting to know my new bosses, and to share with you, my bosses are all Japanese. Pure 100% original, imported from Japan. So their English are, what do I say, minimal, and my Japanese is also at a very minimal phase. So most of the time we adapt, we use Google Translates, we use sign language, body language, we try to draw. So being at this different task, this environment, actually being myself, being different, being adapting to it has been quite an interesting journey for myself. So it actually gets me growing as well. So that's all. When I come to this team, Dare to be Different. So moving on, can I have the slide, please? So of course, I know there's a lot of new members and guests over for tonight. So let me share a bit of the history of Toastmaster International. So Toastmaster was founded in 1924 in Santa Ana, California by Ralph C. Smedley. His original intention for Toastmaster is for the club to afford practice and training in the art of public speaking and presiding over meetings, improving social skills, and also good fellowship among members. fast forward to today, Toastmasters Club has existed close to 100 years. And with memberships, over 260,000 members, serving 145 countries, club members numbers 13,800 all over the world as of today. So, not to forget, Winners Toastmasters are one of it. And we are the only club, all ladies club in the District 51. Next slide, please. So what is the Toastmaster Club mission? We provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communications and leadership skills, resulting in greater confidence and personal growth, which when everyone join into this Toastmaster Club with this mission in mind, that's why you join Toastmasters, of course. Next, as I mentioned, Winners Toastmasters belongs to Region 13, District 51, Division J, Area 4, and is chartered on 21st June 2021. It's an all-ladies club. So our vision is to empower and support women to improve communication and leadership skills. We are also proud to share we are 3-time President Distinguished Club, Early Achiever, dedicated club officers. We have committed mentors and to support all our new members. Next, as you see in this next slide, we are famous for our yearly retreat. Our Venus yearly retreat has been the top of the town on a yearly basis. So a lot of our Toastmaster club members from other clubs do ask where we are going next. So do stay tuned for this year's retreat. Next, how does it work? Toastmaster has 3 phases during each club meeting. We have what we call PIE. What is it? PIE is prepared speech, impromptu speech, and evaluation. First phase, prepared speech, which we will have 3 members every day on every meeting, where they will prepare a speech according to their pathway and they'll present it. And it will be have an evaluation by evaluator at the end of the session. Impromptu speech, what is it all about? Impromptu speech is a table topic, a question given where our guest or member will have 1 or 2 minutes to share your thoughts or opinions on the topic, to think on your feet. That's what impromptu speech is all about. And it will be evaluated at the end of the session as well. Next. I would like to welcome our beloved General Evaluator for tonight, Miss Lim Ani, also known as Cikgu Lim. Over to you.
Hello, everyone. My role as a general evaluator is to observe everything that happened and not happened during the meeting. And I have a team of tech team and evaluators to help me. And now I would like to invite the timer for today, Cherry, to explain her role.
Hello, good evening, everyone. As a timer, I will be monitor the time for the prepared speech, impromptu speech, and the evaluation sections. Okay, so for the prepared speech, I will raise the green card at 5 minutes, yellow on 6 minutes, and and red card on 7 minutes. For the table topic, I will raise green card at 1 minute, yellow on 1 minute 30 seconds, and 2 minutes I will raise the red cards. For the evaluation sections, I will raise the green card on 2 minutes, 2 minutes 30 seconds I raise yellows, and 3 minutes I will raise the red card. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Cherry Tong, which will be our Rolex for today. Next, I would like to call upon our R counter, Toastmaster Tana Leshmi, to explain her role.
Hello, good evening, everyone. I'm Thana. Thank you, General Evaluator. So I would explain about the R counter. So my duty for today, the purpose of the R counter is to note words and sounds that are used as a crutch or pause filler by anyone who speaks. During the meeting, I will listen for overused words, including and, well, but, so, and you know. I will also listen for filler sounds, including ah, and I will also note when a speaker repeats a word or phrase such as I, or this means, this means. At the end of the meeting, I will report the number of times that each speaker used these expressions. Thank you again. Back to you again, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tana Leshmi. Welcome back to Toastmaster. Next, I would like to call upon our grammarian, Toastmaster Wendy Tan, PM1.
Thank you, GE. Good evening, everyone. As a grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all the speakers, listening carefully to their language usage. I'll take note of any improper language as well as any outstanding words, quotes, sayings, or thoughts. As grammarian, it is also my duty to introduce the word of the day. For today's meeting, the word of the day is different, which means not the same, distinct, or unusual. And it can also mean refers to things that are partly or totally unlike others in kind. An example of using the word is, it's okay to be different. That's what makes your perspective so valuable. Another example is, this restaurant offers a different kind of dining experience you won't find anywhere else in the city. Each speaker is encouraged to use the word of the day, which is different. And I will give the report during the end, towards the end of the meeting when called upon. Thank you, GE. Back to you. Thank you, everyone. Back to you, GE.
Thank you, Toastmaster Wendy Tan. I'll pass back the floor to our TOE of the evening, Miss Toastmaster Eliza Loh.
Thank you, General Director, Cikgu Lim. So, without further ado, thank you all to all the technical role player for taking up the role. So, let's not forget to use the words of the day, which is different. So, let me begin with it. Choosing a different path, unlock strength, skills I once doubted I had existed. So, moving on, we move on to the prepared speech session. So let's call upon our first speaker, Yoon Yi-won.
Yes.
Yoon Yi-won, you here?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Yoon Yi-won, visualization, Yoon Yi-won, over to you.
Thank you, Eliza. 7 years ago, I was deployed to a remote island called Baobab, Sulawesi, Indonesia. To get there, I need to wake up at 3 a.m. in the morning to travel from Kuala Lumpur to Jakarta, Jakarta to Makassar, and then from Makassar to Baobab. And the journey doesn't even end there. I still need to take another 2.5 hours into the jungle to arrive at the project site. The nearest telco base station was 20 kilometers away. So there's no signal, no SMS, or no Wi-Fi to be stayed on the remote island. I was desperately lonely, totally disconnected from the world. And every night, after 12 hours of shift, I would sit alone in my room, dealing alone with the overwhelming loneliness. No family, no friends. And as a city girl, I like to find comfort from scrolling mindlessly from my phone. But there was no internet. Photos from my phone that I took months or even weeks ahead. The simple fried mee hoon that I had along the roadside. And of course, my mother's chicken soup. I miss home. I miss home so much. I miss my mother cook. So one day,
Looks like technical error.
I think we are missing Yvonne. So
Yeah.
what we can do is we can go over to the next speaker first.
Okay. Let's move
Oh, we
on.
have Yvonne back. Yvonne, sorry. Yvonne, are you able to reconnect?
okay, let me continue.
Okay.
I miss home. So one night, I was scrolling my photo album and I saw my mother's chicken soup. So I look at the chicken soup, I look and I look, and I was so engrossed into the chicken soup, as if I have just tasted the chicken soup fed into my mouth, and I would imagine the chicken soup swirling around my tongue, and I have swallowed the chicken soup, the umami taste, the fats, the chicken oil floating on top, and I am satisfied. I'm full. For a few minutes, I didn't feel lonely anymore. I felt like I'm home. Visualizations had helped me survive many nights of homesick and loneliness. It gave me lots of courage and it gave me hope. So life turned me another joke when I'm deployed again to Indonesia after COVID. But this time, my job required me to meet clients instead. But it's fearful. It's very fearful to begin with because no prior experience. I can only fight the fear alone. Before every meeting, I would sit quietly and run the movie as detailed as possible in my head. And one day I knew I'm about to meet this difficult client, this CTO. I know he would ask many difficult questions and I want to build trust fast. I had to run the movie one night before, as detailed as possible in my head. How I would walk into the room, I shake his hand, and I would smile and run the presentations. Questions about who are the competitors, what are value propositions, and how I would handle the objections. And at the end of the day, after all of the grueling 2 hours meeting, did I close the deal? No, unfortunately. It's a difficult client. But I feel proud of myself, ladies and gentlemen. Visualizations had helped me to be over-prepared, and the result was way better than me walking into the room unprepared, empty-headed. This method visualization has given me bravery and confidence. It had helped me to overcome days of loneliness when I was in Baobao in the remote island, and helped me to overcome my fear when I don't even believe myself. Ladies and gentlemen, do you have fear in yourself? I believe you do. Think about the job interview that you want to attend. Think about you giving an impromptu speech. Or think about how would you give a presentation tomorrow. Let's close your eyes together. Imagine yourself dressing successfully, walk up to the stage, and how would you present yourself confidently, smile and believe in yourself. Run the show as detailed as possible in your head. Close your eyes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The job interview, perhaps now you see yourself doing it calmly, successfully, and do you feel the small shift in you? That's the visualizations that help you to be more prepared compared to compared to taking everything that life just throw at you spontaneously. And you know something very funny? Before today, I have already practiced this multiple times in my head. I see your eye contact. I thank you for your attention. I already imagine these exact moments. So right now, as if my first time speaking to you, it's actually my multiple times. So ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce visualization method to help you to overcome fear, give you more confidence, and give you more courage whenever you have difficulties or obstacles in life. So when life calls your name, it wouldn't be your first time. It will always be your second time. And the second time is always easier. Thank you. Back to you, TOE.
Thank you, Ewan. It was a lovely speech. Even after a year, I think my second, third, fourth time for now. It was still a very great speech. And okay, to share also, since Ewan will be catching a flight soon, so we will be doing an her evaluation session first. And just to share, her evaluation will be an open evaluation. So means anyone can actually step up. We'll have 1 minute to share an evaluation on Ewan's speech. One good point and one things to be improved. Open now.
Thank you, Eliza. Let me go first to set the tone for everyone here. Why we're doing this in that context is because Ewan is actually taking up the representing Venus for our division contest, just one step before our national competition for Malaysia. So she has gone through club contest winning area as well, and now she's in division. So that's why we're doing this. This is a bit out of the ordinary, a bit off the beaten path. Like we say, that to be different. So we are here to assist our beloved Ewan with the good and maybe something to improve for this weekend competition. All right, for me personally, hearing this for like the 1,000th time with Ewan, because I've gone through a few practice session, I would say, Ewan, for this session, your stories actually makes more sense. Right? So there's a flow and change. So I hope you could refine this in, a bit better in that context. I believe you've already gotten the script right. All right. So the next thing to actually improve on is next, which I believe you will take it as well, is in terms of your body language and also your stage presence, because that will be an in-person speaking and also command the stage. I believe it will be like quite a big stage. So if you want to illustrate youth movement, like pass, you move to the left, right, present in the center, and then you command the stage as well. So these are my tips to you for that. All in all, I think you gotten, you smoothen your whole script. But I would love to hear from all of you as well. Maybe what I'll do is I just call out the next person. Maybe can we have our observer for the night who just joined in? She is our area director for Area J4 and our area director for Venus Club. So can I hand it over to Faslina? Just one quick, something that Ewan has done good and something that she can improve better, or something to take note for the division contest this coming weekend. Over to you, Faslina.
Right, thank you very much, President Crystal. Now to Yi Yin Von. Yi Yin Von. All right, I was amazed, and actually I am so relieved that I could see you as the first speaker for tonight. Now, Yvonne, the one thing that I like and actually captured my attention was the one when you dramatized the visualization. Of course, when eating the food, you made all of us engrossed and wanted to eat the same chicken soup as well. Now, that is one point. You really know how to make it and capture people's attention when you dramatize that portion of your speech. But the second part is I couldn't see the various intonation. Of course, I wouldn't touch on your content, but it's kind of monotonous from the first. And of course, there is a pause when you visualize it. But then perhaps you might want to have more pitch up and low. So to emphasize your message as well. Visualization, something like that. All right. So back to you, Crystal.
Thank you so much, Faslina. I saw June, you raised your hand earlier.
Yes.
Yes.
May I check timer? How long was Ewan's speech?
6.34. Yeah.
Okay, timing is good.
Still okay.
Even I want to say definitely you will do better on a Saturday, because now you're in the condition in the car and you're able to already memorize the speeches, right? I also echo what Faslina has mentioned. Vocal variety, something that you need to make it more impactful. And also, if I have one suggestion for you, would be engaging with the audience. Perhaps you want to ask, have you heard about Baba? Your island, what is that? At least one, you touch on one. At least you touch on one. Then the rest, you're maximizing the space that you have, walk around, or, that is one of my suggestion to you. All right?
Thank you. Thank you.
Can I open to the floor right now? Or I call you guys out? Okay.
Anyone feel the pauses at the back 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 is redundant? Would that add points or just
Okay to
something
me. Okay to me.
Fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
Is that part of the audience interaction also?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hey, maybe I can call out somebody new.
Cikgu Lim.
Or
She raised
Cikgu Lim?
her hand.
Yes.
A competitor.
Yeah, it is.
I'm just starting today to prepare. Okay, from what I see, you start with 7 years in Sulawesi, and I feel that that is actually the body of your speech too. So maybe you just add 1 or 2 sentence to start. So maybe like what June's as stage just now, maybe you try to ask a question to get the audience attention. Then, okay, Toastmaster of the contest Toastmaster. Then you start with the 7 years. At least we see the intro, body, and closing. That's why I see that. And maybe put a little bit something that we can see the difference between that 3 story, and then maybe with Crystal suggestion that when you change the position, when you do the 3 story, it will be perfect. That will help people see, oh, that's the 3 situation. Thank you.
Can I clarify, Cikgu Lim? When you mention 1 to 2 sentence, it means the intro. Does it mean that I need to have a different intro that you think is better?
Yeah, I mean maybe just use June's suggestion. Have you been to Bao? Okay, or you want to add a little bit, or maybe you want to dramatize straight away. You say, can you imagine how to live far away from home with no internet? Then you start. Contest Toastmaster, then you start. How I
Mm.
see other people do it. I'm not that good also.
Oh, can like this one. That means you have 1 to 2 sentence only you start. I see.
At
Okay.
least something to get the audience attention. Because when you
Yes.
the 7 years Sulawesi is good, but then I feel because that is already the part of your speech is in the body of the speech. So add a little bit something as an intro.
Mm.
Maybe a hook,
Yeah,
like
yes.
June mentioned. Have you heard
Yes.
of this remote island called Bawa?
Yes.
Then you go 7 years ago, you know,
Yeah,
then you
yes.
transition.
Good. Good one.
Okay.
Okay. Anyone else?
Come, ladies. Your
Maybe
generous comment can help our member.
maybe I would love to hear from either Evelyn or Tana, who has not much experience, listening. What were your thoughts when you listened to Ewan speaking?
Maybe I go first.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, so for me, I have based on my observance, I got nothing much to comment on the negative side. But of course, I think one of the strength of Even it's she really attract me to listen to her story, to see what she's going to tell the next. So when just now she got disconnected, I was like, the story halfway and then disconnected.
Bottom
So
steam.
yes, really potong steam. So I really like the way she expressed herself. So it's really attract the audience to listen to her, and then the tones, everything is very good for me. So it's some things that I can learn from her. And yeah, I think that's all from my end. So far, based on my observance, I didn't see any things that that she can really improve. So yeah, that's the strengths that I observe lah.
Thank you, Evelyn.
Yeah.
Thank you, Evelyn. How about from Tana?
As for me, I was actually focusing on the so and I was so focused on that. But yes, I did hear her story. Of course, without that, how could I? I was it was a storytelling. Okay, I'm being frank. I was in. It was a story. I was listening to a story, her journey, how she overcome. Um, yeah, it was good. I have nothing much because I'm not well experienced in this to comment. So I just enjoyed the story as well as noting down what I was supposed to do. That's it from me for
Thank you
now.
so much, Tana. Okay.
Yeah.
Can we, last one, anyone else? If not, can we call out the gentleman in the room? Joshua, do you have anything to add on?
Hi everyone. So for me, I think what Even did great was perhaps how she was quite the tone that I felt was that she was quite calm as she was presenting her story throughout the whole place. Even after breaking off from the internet and then coming back again. But I feel like from the very beginning all the way to the end, she had that very calm and soothing posture and stance when she was presenting. So I did find that is very helpful when going to a contest. Yeah, that is one comment from me. Thanks.
Thank you,
All
Joshua.
right, I say thank you
Can
so
I
much,
add a little
Joshua.
bit?
Yes.
Okay, I find that her part where she wants to introduce us the way how to visualize, that part is very important, and this is something that everyone can take back after the competition. So please give it some time when she say, let's close our eyes, pause for true breath. At least let people let's sing now. Okay, let's close our eye. Let's imagine. Pause a little bit there. Let's the audience get to follow her, and because I feel that the effect will be there. Thank you.
All right, I say thank you so much, Cikgu Lim. Okay, anyone else? Okay, I say, all right, so Ewan, I wish you all the best. I say, for this weekend, I say, you'll be carrying our Venus mantle, no pressure. but I know you'll do well. So,
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
thank you so much, Evan. Like I say, we're
Thank you so
all we're all rooting for you. Like I say, sorry, Cikgu Lim have to root for Evan. You are close first.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Like I
Thank you.
say, putting that aside, I will hand it over back to our TOE, Eliza. Eliza, over to you.
Okay, thank you, President Crystal. Thank you. It was a great session. Good luck to Evan, and I'll support you, even though I'm from afar. Thank you. So moving on, let's move on to the second speaker of tonight. We will have her evaluator, Miss Michelle Ma, to share about her speech. Over to you, Michelle.
Thank you, TOE Eliza. Tonight, the speech purpose for Glenda will be the purpose of this project is to practice applying feedback and serve as a speech evaluator during a club meeting. The purpose also is for the member, for her to present a speech and receive feedback from her evaluator. So now I would like to present Glenda Lim. Who are you when you travel? Who are you when you travel? Glenda Lim. Over to you, Glenda.
Thank you, Michelle. Good evening, fellow Toastmaster and guests. I'm Glenda. Today, my speech topic is Who are you when you travel? Sorry. Okay. Driving along the highway, music playing softly in the background, and suddenly something on the radio caught my attention. The DJ was discussing a very interesting topic, traveler personalities. Okay, so for travel, when I heard of travel, travel is a word that made me feel very excited, very energized. I can wake up at the 5 a.m. in the morning, very easy. But when it comes to work, my alarm keep ring, ring, and ring. I need to set at least 3 alarm in the morning. Is there anyone here has the same experience like me? So when we travel, we actually meet different kind of people. First is the planner, the one with a perfectly detailed itinerary. Okay, 8 a.m. breakfast, 9:15 a.m. depart to the destination, 9:30 a.m. arriving. Everything is planned. You no need to think so much. You just follow the instruction like a tour group member. Okay. Then for the second one is the follower. Easygoing, flexible, peaceful, and also when the people ask them, hey, what you want to eat? Anything lah. Where you want to go? I just follow you lah. Okay. Travel without bringing their brand. Just bring passport, just follow. Then the third one is the adventurer. You go for holiday to relax, but they go to travel like suffering, hiking, diving, waking up at 4 a.m. to climb a mountain. You ask them, hey, why you do like this? They just say, for the view lor. So for the next one, the foodie explorer, they are very simple. They just plan for breakfast, lunch, tea break, dinner, supper. Like travel is like just eating with a view. When you ask them, where we go yesterday, they just remember the samba there is very nice. They can't remember the name. Okay. Then of course, for the next one is the social media traveler. Every location is a photo shoot area. Travel is not a travel, but it's like a fashion show week. Waking up at 6 a.m. with full makeup, hair done, outfit ready. Then when you still brushing your teeth, they already took about 50 photos for their OOTD photos. And finally, the free spirit. No plan, no rush, just vibes. Where are we going today? I don't know. Simut lah. It's a very free and easy style. And now is the and now is the interesting part. I just realized something. I'm not just one type. I'm different. I am combining a combination for three types. Okay, when I travel with my friends, I'm a follower because I have a friend. She is a very ultimate planner. She plans everything: where to go, what to eat, what time to wake up, even the best angle for OOTD photos. Seriously, I just need to show up, no brain required. But when I travel with my family, I become the planner because my family members, they are a combination of free, free spirit and followers. If I didn't plan anything, we might end up asking, hey, where to go today, for the whole day. So before every trip, I will do all the homework, research, booking, timing, what to eat, everything. So when I travel with my partner, I become free spirit. No alarm, no rush, no need to visit every attraction. We just check we just walking, we just eat, we just talk, just enjoy the moment. No need to do more and more. And I feel fine. I feel I am relaxed at that time. I'm free. But finally, actually, I always wanted to try solo travel because that is the way that can discover a different side of myself. But until now, I still haven't tried it because I afraid of sleep alone because I'm afraid of ghosts. So for now, this plan is still a plan. So let me ask you, who are you when you travel? Are you always a planner? Are you a follower? Or maybe like me, you are the combination, or you change depending on who you travel with. So thank you. Back to you, Eliza. Thank you.
Thank you, Glenda. Wow, now I know there's so many type of traveler. By the way, I'm the foodie one. And so moving on to the next speaker, let me introduce the evaluator, Mr. Joshua Lim from Motorola Toastmaster Club President, to introduce our third speaker of the day. Over to you, Joshua.
Thank you, Eliza. So our third speaker for today is Xiao Zhen. She'll be attempting leading in difficult situations, and the purpose of this project is for her to practice strategies for adjusting to unexpected changes to a finalized plan. Over to you.
Thank you, Evaluator Joshua Lim. Okay, let me share my slide first. All right. Okay. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Today, I am working on my level 4 project, leading with difficult situations. So let me explain what I will do in this project. I will have to design a project plan for any event and share this project plan in a 5 to 7 minutes speech. After that, the audience, all of you, can ask me 3 to 5 questions in 2 to 3 minutes. After that, I will present my impromptu solutions based on, okay, sorry, before that, the question that the audience asks will be on any possible disruption ideas or to the plan. Okay, so after that, I will present my impromptu solutions based on the disruptions idea in the questions. So besides, I also attach with the project plan overview and also the plan disruptions idea in the chat box for your reference. All right. So okay, I am also the organizing chair for this year annual retreat of Winners Toastmaster Club. I would like to take this opportunity to brief on the project plan and also receive feedbacks from the audience in order for me to provide a relaxing and meaningful retreat experience to the participants who will join this annual trip. So this Venus Toastmaster Club annual trip is a 2 days, 1 night trip on 4th to 5th July this year, and is the first weekend of July in Ipoh, Perak. So why is Ipoh? Okay, just now in the beginning, our TOE has shared about our previous retreat. We have been to Gopeng, we have been to Portikson, Genting, and Ipoh is actually a new retreat location for the first time for Venus Toastmaster annual retreat. Ipoh has a relaxed pace, which is ideal for social connections and recharge. And it is also famous for food, like dim sum, the tauge chicken, gai si hor fun, and also local souvenirs like the pastry and peanut candy. And most importantly, it is located as the central between the KL members and the Penang members. So this is important because the objective of Venus Toastmaster Club annual trip is to strengthen the bonding among Venus Toastmaster members. So we have members in KL, in Penang, and in other states. So we are all, as we know, Venus is an online club. We rarely have physical meeting to have a face-to-face meeting. We rarely have the face-to-face meeting. So in this trip, right, we will have a different experience compared to what we usually do online. It's actually it's actually huge different when you when you have public speaking in front of real people physically face to face compared to you talk in front of your laptop camera. All right, and this actually give us the personal growth through this annual trip. Okay, so that's why we have the annual trip every year to connect stronger and to have a different meeting experience to our compared to our usual online meeting. All right, and in this detailed plan, I have included the entire planning from 3 months prior to the exact date on July. And okay, so it start from April, which we already finalized the event date, and I am also deciding on the price, which will range from 250 ringgit to 300 per pax. So this price will include the 1 night accommodation in Ipoh and also 2 meals. And and the planning will be on April to May. So I also searching for a huge a large villa homestay which can accommodate up to 20 packs, and poster will also be created and roll out in April to May to promote the event. And it's also during this period, also the registration is open to all the club members, and club members can also bring their kids. And we also welcome guests, but it's only ladies guests. Sorry to Joshua. So yeah, and after that, in May, I will need to confirm all the participants who will join the annual trip, and payment will be collected for deposits, and venue will be booked as well. And in May to June, the preparation for the events also will be ongoing, and some delegated team will be set up, which is responsible for food arrangement, program arrangement, transportation arrangement. All right. So and then in July, which is the event that we will enjoy the retreat, we will enjoy the journey, and we will have the physical Toastmaster meeting in the retreat and also recognition section. And okay, here are the delegated teams that will be set up for the preparation. So food team will be responsible to prepare the meals. So they will manage the kitchen, they will manage the BBQ, and also prepare the ingredient for the meals. And transportation team will be responsible to coordinate carpooling from KL or Penang to the destination in Ipoh. And the program team will in charge of the icebreaker section, table topic section, game, and our physical Toastmaster meeting. So this is summarize the financial and participation. This table is summarize the financial and participation plan prior to the event day. So okay. Okay, so next is I will share the roughly how is the agenda. Okay, we plan to depart in the morning at 8 a.m. recommended at 8 a.m. So both KL and Penang will depart, and then it will be around 2 to 3 hours drive from KL or Penang, whether you depart from KL or Penang. So we aim to arrive in Ipoh by noon, so we can have lunch together. So in the lunch hour from 12 to 2:30, then the participants can choose to can have their lunch but in the Ipoh City, and then free and easy exploration. They can buy souvenir, they can enjoy their coffee before. So all this, if you arrive early, then you can visit to the Ipoh City. You have more time to have your free and easy section in the Ipoh City. Okay, and then we will check in at 3 p.m. and settle down. After that, we will start our first Toastmaster section at 4 p.m. So there will be we start with the icebreaker and table topic section first, and then we will do this around 1 hour, and after that we will have to prepare for the dinner before evening, so we can have ample time to do the dinner preparation and also enjoy the dinner. Okay, and in night we have the physical Toastmaster meeting. And this Toastmaster meeting, we will have 3 prepared speech slots for our members. And then we also will have the evaluation section. And we target to finish the Toastmaster physical meeting at 10 p.m. All right. And there is a house rule which we will have to reduce noise after 11:30. Okay. And in day 2, we will prepare our dinner in the homestay in the morning. And then we will continue with the Venus Toastmaster Club recognition section and closing ceremony at 9:30. So hopefully you can finish this in 1 hour because we will have to check out at 11 a.m. So we also allocated half an hour for packing and cleaning so before we check out. So after we check out, it's optional. We can have a lunch together again in Ipoh before we depart back home. Okay. So this is the project plan for our Venus Toastmaster annual trip. Now I open the Q&A section to the floor. So any questions? I will need to have 3 to 5 questions, and then I will give impromptu solutions to the questions.
Kelson, you mentioned that we haven't booked the facilities, right? What if,
Yes.
just a what if,
Mm.
what if the Airbnb or the facilities that this one is not available? Do you have a second backup, a third backup plan?
Yes, sure. I actually looking not only one Airbnb homestay, I'm looking at like 3 to 4 homestay. So 3 to 4 homestay it can accommodate up to 15 to 20 packs. And as per today, when I check for their availability, so on the date it's still available for all the homestay.
Datsun, I have a question. This is June. So you are suggesting the fees is 200 to 300. That is for members, I assume?
Okay, the price will be different between the members, the Venus Toastmaster Club member, and also our guests. So our the price for our guests will be slightly more expensive, just slightly.
So this
this
cover all the ground arrangement, right? That means accommodation and 2 meals, dinner
correct.
and breakfast.
Correct.
Okay. Transportation cost is on our own.
Yes, correct. Transportation, because we don't know how everyone want to travel. We will recommend carpool. So maybe some they would like to travel by train or they have different schedule. So we do not force any on that. It will be
Okay.
flexible on transportation arrangement.
Okay, thank you.
Any more question? I will need like 2 to 3 more.
You have a question, Xiaochen?
All right.
Me, Michelle. Basically, it's only covering 2 meals only, is it? It's a little bit little, right? Because you're only covering the dinner and the next morning breakfast, is it? So
yes, correct.
we reach there, we have to arrange our own lunch separately.
Yes.
All the different cars that are coming at different time lah.
Yes, but there will be a WhatsApp group chat will be created. So everyone who will be joining will be in the group chat so that we can communicate seamlessly. And then we will encourage to have everyone to have lunch together, and then so that we can depart to the homestay on time. And then we can start our agenda or the activities on time. This is recommended.
Another thing is that you put 21 packs. The 21 packs can accommodate in your one Airbnb. So let's say if there's more than 21 packs, suddenly you have extra another 4 or 5 more packs made up to 26, 27, like my last experience. How would you counteract on that?
Yes, I think about this as well. So the homestay that I'm searching is up to 16 to 20 packs. So if the participants more than what I expecting, like more than 20 packs, then I will be communicate with the host, the Airbnb, the homestay host, if they can add additional mattress or additional bed in the room, because the homestay will be big, and there is
What if they do not allow? It's already maximum at 20.
yes. So this one I will continue searching in the to look for the homestay that can accommodate up to our number
I
of
may have
participants.
different opinion. The more guests that you accept, then is the house or the unit able to accommodate for our meeting, right? Yeah, actually, my next question is, what is your break-even point? How many do you think is the minimum to cover your homestay and also your meal? Have you
Yes.
do a budget?
Yes. I do this calculation as
Mm,
well. So I also worry about the number of participants that we cannot the price that we cannot cover on the budget. So actually I count based on 15 packs to book for the one night per night lah. The price. So it's calculated based on 15 packs. So I think if we have more, then we will have more budget. So if safer in this way, I think.
Okay.
What if
is
we
your-
have 30 participants?
Yeah, I think you need to
Michelle, the
cap.
last round we have how
You need to
many?
cap. You need to cap.
It has
Yeah.
24,
Yes.
and then actually another 4 more want to join, but I say cannot. I put a
Yeah.
cap because of the deadline, and also there's no more camp at that time. The tent is not enough to. At that time, there's no more tent already. So mine is actually at 10. So yours is different.
Need to
Yours is
limit.
room. You need to have 5 rooms, with 20 people.
Yes,
One,
actually,
two,
I'm also looking at the house that can accommodate up to 30.
30, at least 6, 7 rooms or 7 rooms,
Yeah.
Yes. There is lah. There is so yeah. But I also will set a timeline for them to register, so that we also need to cap as a certain number of participants, so we
because
don't
the
overcommit to do this.
Correct.
Yeah, the more people, the harder to control crowd.
Correct. Yes.
Correct.
Your current president want 50 people.
Huh?
50 no lah. It's a great conference
Hey,
meh.
that one can do tour already
Oh, your food there, how to arrange, how many pot you need, if you do steamboat, let's say, for example.
Sorry to
Okay.
is it okay if we move to the next session? Because
I think we're behind time. Timer, are we right? We are behind time, right?
Yeah, we a bit behind the time.
Okay, so I think we have enough question here, and I hope everyone will look forward to this trip and then join us together. And also I hope our club member could be the delegated team to help with this support me, please. All right, thank you so much. So this is my presentation completed now. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Xiaochen. Thank you for the presentation. Looking forward to the trip. So, moving forward, next, we'll be going towards to our table topic section. Let's welcome our table topic master for today, Irene. Irene, over to you.
Thank you. Greetings to everybody, fellow Toastmasters and guests. The purpose of the topic master is to facilitate table topics where guests and also members will have the opportunity to practice their impromptu speaking. Is there any guests today? Okay. So the point of this impromptu speaking is like I will give a topic and you will be asked to speak on the spot, because in real life situations you're not given a script. So this is considered good practice. And I will call on anyone, or you can volunteer to participate, and you will be given 2 minutes to speak on each subject. I'll share my screen. Hold on. Okay. Share this one. Can everybody see? Okay.
Not yet.
Can
Not
see?
yet.
Not
Not
yet.
yet.
Okay.
Okay, can.
Yes.
Okay. So there will be 6 topics. So who would like to go first? Or do I have to call somebody first?
Okay, I try. Xiao Zhen here.
Okay. Okay, Xiaozhen, which one do you want?
You choose for me any green color one.
Green, there's 2. I'll give you this one. Ah, this is where you get to give your controversial opinions.
Okay, something I love but the majority does not.
Okay.
All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, this is my first time doing volunteer to do the table topic section because I really like this team there to be different because I always think that I am quite different with my friends, like my hobby, what I like, the like for example the TV series that I like or the song, then I hardly can find someone that have a same hobby or interest with me. So something I love, but the majority does not. There's a lot actually. I actually like to be do something that can be doing it alone, so no need to like look for a companion to do together. For example, like or like sport, right, or workout, I like to choose those workout that I can do alone. I also enjoy like badminton, with some uh, tennis racket sport, but it's always feel very tedious to look for a partner because you cannot play it alone. So for like hobby, I like something that very slow, then need a lot of patience. Then people like crochet. I like crochet, and then people always like will always see me doing my crochet items, and then they will be oh, I want to learn, but actually when I teach them or they have buy the tools, then they started to learn, but they don't have the patience to continue it. So yeah, I feel, and then I like to read book that is philosophy. Then people cannot my friend around me, they don't understand why I like the philosophy book and history book. And then I like to think about purpose. So this is something weird in me. So I think my friend majority around me not the same. That's from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Xiaozhen. I'm sure you will find your crowd here, among us ladies. Okay. Does anyone want to go next? My topics are very easy, don't worry. Should I just call somebody from the crowd?
Okay, can I go next?
Okay, which
Rosalina.
one did you want?
Okay, number 6.
Wait, I write down. Okay, number 6.
Oh.
A strange hobby that I want to try. Over to you.
Well, this is a tough question for me, even though, because at the age of 41, I feel that I can do what I am used to do. So to try something new will be out of the ordinary, and probably I don't really dare to be different. But the thing is, I would like to share that for the past 11 years, I love to play ping pong. That is one of my hobbies. The second hobby that I learned from my mother was to play jigsaw puzzle. And until now, I love to play jigsaw puzzle. What I did with jigsaw puzzle, I bought the jigsaw and then I did it. And then after that, I went to frame it. and I will give to leaders that I admire. A strange hobby, probably that I went into that I've already tried would be golf. So it is a strange hobby because none of my family members ever played that sport. But then I got married to someone who is a golf enthusiast. So that is the hobby that I've tried for more than 10 years. And I keep on trying to be good at it. To tell you the truth, golf is not easy, even though it seems like a lazy sport. So yeah, I'm doing and trying my best to improve on my probably the last hobby, which is golf. With that, back to you, Topic Master Erin.
Thank you so much for sharing. Okay, does anybody want to go next? See all these cute things? I'm sure you want to click also.
Can I go next? For me,
Okay.
or one?
Number one?
Okay, sure.
Okay.
I'm not able to turn on my video at the
Oh,
moment. Sorry.
okay, no worries. And number one. Here. Over to you.
Something weird that I bought or ate. I can't really think of anything. Let's see. Normally when it's weird. Okay, I'll start. Okay. Something weird that I bought or ate. Normally when something is weird, I will not eat it or buy it. I will avoid it as much as possible if it's strange. But there are things that I do, or such as my eating habits, that people will find weird. Like, for example, when I order chicken noodle soup, I will ask not to add in vegetables because I don't like to eat vegetables. I find it very normal because that's what I usually do. But everyone around me find it very strange or weird. I don't see anything I do as different about something about the way I eat. Yeah, that's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing. Okay, does anybody want to go next? One, four,
I will try. Irene?
Okay.
Nice
Which
to
one
meet
which you want to click?
What's left, yeah?
This one and this one and this one is already clicked, so just three only.
2, 5, and 3, is it?
Yeah.
I will take 5 then.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. The stage is yours.
Yeah, I think this is quite okay. A job that I want if money did not matter. I've always thought of being a baker if I have the money, and not being an accountant that I am right now, because I actually like to bake. During MCO, I discovered that I had this very what do you call it, the passion, the interest in baking and cooking. But I know that job does not last for me in terms of my career, in the sense that I have to face the hot wok, I have to face the hot oven every day just to prepare some good delicacy for the customer. It's okay once in a while, I did it for my family at my leisure time, but not as a permanent job. So that's why that would be something that I always wanted but didn't materialize. And I've ever thought of also going for classes, going for making pastry classes and enroll into an expensive course that costs about 5 to 6 thousand just to make a French baguette. But then that's a lot of money if I were to spend on pursuing that. And I did not at the end. But it's something that I wanted, but all this while, but I know I will not materialize it and I will not have the guts to forego what I am currently doing as a professional accountant and move to be a professional baker. Because being a baker, I need a lot of creativity into baking. And it's just not a normal croissant, but you have to add ingredients to the croissant. It has to be creamy, it has to be tasty, and it has to be appealing to the customers around you in order for you to grow this business as a F&B. So that's for me on this topic. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for sharing. I'm sure, like, now we all know that Michelle secretly wants to be a baker. Okay, do we have time for any more? No time already. Okay, so that's all for the table topics. Thank you everybody for sharing. Bye.
Thank you, Erin, for
Oops, how do I do this? Oh, okay.
yeah, thank you very much, Erin, for the lovely session. It's a very unique question.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
so moving on, next, let's take a short break. Or can we go for any voting first? Are we ready for the speaker vote? Best speaker.
Wendy, ready to launch?
Yes, ready to launch. Okay, I will close the poll now.
Okay, since everyone, let's take a 2 minutes bio break. We're very over behind time today. And we come back at 9. My timing here is 9:26 now. We're back on at 9:28.
We haven't took the table topic best speaker, right? Later
Yeah, I think once we come back from there, we can straight away launch
on, after the break. And
the
group photo.
yep.
Oh yeah, group photo.
Joshua, is this
Later
your
lah,
first time in Venus?
Yes, it's my first time joining Venus meeting.
How do you hear about us?
Actually, Resun, she invited me to come and join.
Okay. So from Risan.
Yes, Resun.
I see. I see. Okay, I see. So welcome to Venus. We hope to see you more often, but it's very nice to always see somebody new.
Thanks for welcoming me.
Faustina,
Yes.
very, very rich hobby you have.
Unavoidable hobby.
Okay.
Actually, it took me about 6 years just to get on hold that game, practicing. So yeah,
Wow.
it was really tough for me to catch up. But yeah, that's life.
I think Venus a lot play pickleball here, I guess. Especially
Ah,
Pepe.
okay. How about
Yeah.
you, Crystal? Do you play sports?
I play for fun.
Okay,
No
no
6
pressure.
years of, dedication, hard work, all under the sweat.
Well, you do what you love then. Yeah.
Maybe I can learn from you. You want to teach me how to hit a ball?
Ayo. No, ajaran sesat nanti.
It's not
Okay.
sesat if somebody who has nothing. All right. Okay, Liza, you good?
Yeah, all right. Let's all be back. It's already 9:29 over here, my time. So let's move on. Everyone can just turn on your camera. We take a quick group picture.
Wendy, you can't on your video, is it? So I will.
That as well.
Right. 3. Hang on. Sorry, I'm not good at this, but everyone, okay. All right. Sorry, I didn't say 1, 2, 3. And I took the photo already. Haha. Okay, next. Okay. Photo taken.
Done? Okay. So moving on next, do we want to launch the best table topic speaker award first? Wendy? Wendy, are you ready?
Okay.
Okay, let's vote.
And close the corner.
Thank you for the vote. We got the answer already. Thank you.
Okay, so
Liza, back to
okay,
you.
thank you. Okay, moving on to our next section will be our evaluation session. I will pass the session over to our general evaluator for tonight. Cikgu Lim, over to you.
Hello everyone, let me share pantun to start the session. Buah mangga, buah kuini boleh dibeli dengan mudah. Sudah lama saya ingin ke sini, hari ini sampailah sudah. So now the session for evaluation is a very important in our Toastmaster meeting because during this session we get to learn from our speeches and other speeches to let us learn and improve ourselves whether in public speaking or in other areas. To start the evaluation session, I would like to invite Toastmaster Michelle Ma to give her evaluation for Galanda.
Can I start already?
Yes.
To the audience here, ladies and gentlemen, I kind of like how Glenda put herself into most of us can resonate well with her on her traveling experience. I myself also a person who loves to travel. But hearing from her speech today, I know that wow, there are various travelers and some are quite resonate with my attitude and my character as well. And she has mentioned about 6 different kind of travelers, if I'm not wrong. And it's very relatable. That's something that I like about her speech. And it's also another thing is easy to follow. So the only thing I can suggest to Glenda for her moving forward in terms of her speech is to improve on her transition when she was doing on her structure of her speech. Because I noticed that during when she was mentioning about the different personality of traveler, she did not say that number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. She only mentioned the number 1 and the finally. So when you were doing that structure of it, it's easier for the audience to remember, oh, you are at which character level that you are mentioning. That would actually help you to transition even better. And the second thing that I would think of will be your vocal variety. And coming up to, let's say you're talking about different travelers that you feel that is a little bit boring, or it could be something that you might not find it interesting. Maybe you can add a little bit of the vocal variety. Like for example, for myself, maybe it will be talking about adventurous. Oh, that kind of traveling is not my cup of tea. You can add on like hiking the mountain, sweating along the way. You add on more descriptive with your vocal variety. That will add in more what do you call it, spices to your speech. And the last one will be your resonate yourself in terms of the conclusion of your speech will be to relate. End of the day, there are different kinds of traveler that you have mentioned. There are also different people that you have been with, and you behave differently. End of the day, which one you like the best? I think you should conclude that as your overall speech, and not just adding on that you have not done solo traveling. I think that would be more relatable. That's all from my side on your speech, but overall, it's a very good speech, Glenda, for the first speech of yours. Back over to you, GE.
Thank you, Toastmaster Michelle. Next, I would like to call upon Joshua Lim, Toastmaster Joshua Lim, PM4 from Motorola Toastmaster Club, the club president, to give his evaluation for Xiao Zhen. Over to you.
Thank you, G. First, I'd like to say thank you to Xiaozhen for sharing with me and as well as all the ladies today about your club trip plan to Ipoh for 2 days, 1 night. For today's evaluation, I would split my evaluation into 2 sections. First is regarding your prepared speech when you were delivering about the presentation plan. And secondly is the impromptu section where you handle the Q&A sessions with the audiences. It's a little bit different from how I normally give my evaluation, which is split into the good parts and the areas of improvements. So first, I'd like to talk about how you presented your club trip plan to the audience today. What I find interesting was how clean your slide was. It was so easy to read. Wasn't too much of words, not too much of pictures. You even highlighted the main points. For example, you say you put there why Ipoh, and immediately I saw the 4 main points because of the relaxing atmosphere, because of the social connection, the gastronomic delights, and even the accessibility by both KL and Penang members. In a way, from there, I can see like you are quite a detailed person and you're also quite considerate for a club that encompasses members from different places all over Malaysia. Secondly, what I like about the way you deliver your plan is how you always put on a smile. It's like you're trying to promote this holiday package to all members. Hey, come. Why you must go to Ipoh? I love how you always continue to have the smile. It's similar how to a salesperson when they're trying to promote a product, they always put on a smile to convince people that why you must come and join this club trip together. In terms of improvement, when you're transitioning to the event agenda, I noticed that perhaps day 1 for me is a little bit confusing compared to the day 2 slide. In the day 2 slide, there was actually a structure from top to down, whereas in day 1, it's like it's split into 3 different slides. Personally, I felt that if the event agenda was put in a table format, it'll be much more clearer as I may know, oh, this is what's going to happen for one whole day for day 1, and this is what's going to happen for one whole day for day 2. Nonetheless, I do appreciate your efforts in making the event agenda look beautiful. And just one more point is bring out the enthusiasm inside you. You really want the members to come to Ipoh, to really have a good time in Ipoh, to connect with each other. So bring out the enthusiasm, like come to Ipoh. There's so many good foods. The peanut candy, the kai si hor fun, the chicken rice, Michelin star. Bring it out. That will make everyone even more excited to maybe consider the plan. Yes, it's viable. Now, on to the second section, the impromptu. I love that you actually came prepared with all the bullet questions coming out from the audiences, ranging from, what if the Airbnb and facilities is not available? And what does the price cover? Is there going to be a group chat? What happens if there's like a lot of people? You actually tell us, I already took all these steps. I show you my efforts. I've already considered what I've already considered about the worst possible outcomes, and you actually shared and somehow soothe everybody's anxiousness, like what would happen if things go wrong, and you came prepared with that. That's why I find you did great when you answered this impromptu session, which is always good. In terms of improvement, what I noticed was towards the end, you notice how everyone starts to question. Because from my previous experience, I noticed there's like a lot of members suddenly coming. There's just too many people. How are we going to handle that? And one of the ways that I think you can experiment on is, instead of just answering based on the questions that they're given, perhaps since there's multiple people asking the same questions, you can always just gather all of the questions, summarize it, and say, yes, I do note that everyone is concerned about the number of people exceeding, the number of people joining, and also concerned about whether the meeting space is too small for the meeting. However, I will take all of your concerns into considerations, and I'm also trying my best to find out a place that is suitable enough for us to have a meeting and also have a good time. So that is all from me. Back to you, Ji.
Thank you, Toastmaster Joshua, for your insightful evaluation. Next, I would like to call upon Toastmaster Retnocha to give her table topic evaluation.
Thank you very much, GE. So thank you to all the 4 speakers tonight. I would like to give just a very quick 2 points of each speaker. The first one is to Xiao Chen. Something I love, but the majority doesn't. It's okay to be different. You're very unique, different but very unique. And I really understand that you like to do things on your own because it's your personality. And really love to hear that actually you love doing certain sports, running on your own, and then crochet, which is, you don't, it doesn't require any friends. And also talking about book of philosophy and history. That's very unique, very different. So Xiao Chen, what I noticed is just one thing that I would like to hear you more in explaining why you like those individual or quiet hobby compared to the hobbies that involve a lot of people, because I noticed that you move very quickly from saying, oh, I love this, and then not like this. Yeah, so I would like to hear your reason why you love those special hobbies that alone different but very interesting. Thank you. The next one is Fazlina. You mentioned about the love of playing ping pong for years, and it's so fun. And then you started to think about strange hobby, and you said golf. Well, maybe for some people it's strange because while you walk and then hit the ball, I also found it a very strange hobby. I tried and I didn't like it. I thought it was a waste of time. But again, I think I could understand because your husband loved golf and you wanted to spend time with him. I do understand. Probably you could explain or share with us the challenge. Difficult, but what kind of difficulties compared to playing ping pong? And it is a very difficult sport, but we would love to hear your challenge there. And then also another motivation. Yeah, thank you. The next one is Wendy. Wendy, this is something that I could understand, something weird that I bought or I ate. You explained from the very beginning, I will not buy something that weird. I will not eat something that weird. Yes, I would do the same when I thought that was something weird, I wouldn't eat. But I thought your speech was too short. You could explain that I don't like or I wouldn't buy things that weird, but I have very weird habits. It's okay. I think the Erin, as the topic master, would understand that I never bought anything weird, and you could explain why you didn't like the vegetables, for example. Thank you, Wendy. And Michelle, I just love the way you spot on. The job I want if money didn't matter. Yes, I think everybody would do the same. They have things that I want to do, but I need the money. And I really like the way you spot on saying that, oh, you wanted to do cooking and doing the exploring the bakery area, and you gave all the details. That was fantastic, Michelle. I would like to hear more about your passion in here. Maybe you could give an example of your success in baking something that become very popular, and then maybe you can have it as a side income or side hobby that, who knows, it can grow into your dream to be something that can be sold. Thank you very much. Back to you, GE.
Thank you, Toastmaster Renocha, for your evaluation. Next is our technical report session, and we start with our grammarian report. I would like to call upon Toastmaster Wendy Tan to give a report. Over to you, Toastmaster Wendy.
Oh, okay. I will share my screen. Uh, okay. All right. Can everyone see my screen?
Yes, Wendy.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so for today's word of the day, different, I purposely choose this word so that everyone will use it because it's part of the meeting theme for the day. And today, these are everyone that I capture who used the word of the day today, and Crystal and Eliza used it the most time. And I apologize if you mention it but I didn't capture it. And I'm glad everyone managed to most of us managed to use it. And for the improper grammatical error, the users are our beloved instead of our beloved is our beloved. Will be monitor, will be monitoring. They go to travel like suffering can be they travel as if seeking suffering. We just walking, we just eating, can be we just walk around and eat. I also searching, can be I'm also searching. And these are the sayings that I heard and I like. The first one by Ewan, visualization has helped me survive. Glenda, easygoing, flexible, peaceful, and finally I'm free. Dalton, a different experience compared to our usual meeting. For Erin, share your controversial opinions, and Asi, Joshua, the bullet questions. Yeah, that is all. Thank you. Back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Wendy Tan, for your detailed report. Next, I would like to call upon Toastmaster Thanalashmi to give our counter report. Over to you.
Okay, let me share the slide, the report. Can this be seen?
Yes, Tana.
Can be seen, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank
Yes.
you. Thank you, Ji. And I would like to say, looking at this, congratulations to Yun Vian, right? And also for the rest, the marks are all here. I tried to capture as much as possible. And for the rest, I would say that, there's a lot of room for improvement, and good luck for the next upcoming sessions. Back to you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Back to you, GE.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tanalashmi. Now we want to see the timer report. Next, I would like to call on our Rolex for today, Toastmaster Cherry, to give a timer report.
Hello, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes, right. Okay, let's start with the timer report for the table topic. So, four of the speaker actually is within the time. Seljans is 2.01, Faslina 1.55, Wendy 1.19, and Michelle is 1.5. For the prepared speech is three of the speaker also within the time. Given is 6.34, and Granda is 6.28, and the Seljan is 50.5. For the evaluation sections, Mishama 2.36, but Justice Lim is a bit over the time, 4.4, and for the Renault is actually within the time, 4.07. That's all from the timer report.
Thank you, Toastmaster Cherry. So now is my general evaluation report. Okay, I would like to give my report with the acronyms of the word of your club name, that is Venus, VENUS. We start with V. V is vital. I like that this club meeting covers everything that is important, the prepared speech, the impromptu speech, and the evaluation. And it has all the role players that we need in the Toastmaster meeting. And the agenda is complete. Everything is complete with the time needed for the meeting. Next is the letter E. E is for enriching. I find that the meeting is very enriching with the topic that the speaker speak about, like the visualization. And as I do not travel much, I love that we have two topics talking about travel, and it really enhance and enrich my experience. Next is the letter N. The letter N is, I feel like they shared a very novel idea, especially in our table topics session. Very different topic, a very short question. But if you really think it gives us ideas to think of more, and maybe we should get the question and try to journal on it. And the letter U. U for unique. I love that the topic is unique. And then with the table topic slide, I love the table topic slide. Simple, but it's colorful, and it helped it helped to enhance people want to, hey, this is beautiful. I want to talk about it. And next is the letter S. And then the letter S is superb role players. We have a great tag team. We have our timer, our counter, and our grammarian. And I like that the evaluations from our speech evaluators covers a lot of things, especially like Joshua. He gave a lot of example that we can help the speaker and others to improve their speech. And I like that also this meeting used a lot of slide during the TOE meeting, when TOE shared about the history, and when during the tag team report, everything was become with a slide, so it helped people with different preference. We do not just listen to voices, we get to use our visual too. So all in all, it was a great meeting. Congratulations, I learned a lot from the meeting. Thank you. I would like to pass the session to the TOE, the president. Sorry.
Right. Thank you very much, Madam GE. Cikgu Lim, thank you for attending our meeting tonight. So before I close the meeting, I will pass the floor to our president, Crystal, to do the closing speech. Signing off as a 2A for tonight. Bye. Over to you, Crystal.
Thank you so much, Eliza. Okay. Phew. A breath of relief or a breath of relief, literally, for Eliza in terms of her voice today. So, in the context for Toastmasters, this is where what we consider one a vital session, whereby it's awards and recognition for all our role players, speakers, evaluators, and also our table topic speakers that play a vital role to make this a success at every level in every meeting. Okay. So as we go next, we're going to announce for today our best speakers. All right. First, we have our best speaker for tonight. Can we have drum rolls? And we have our best speaker being June. Oh, Glenda, well done. Say, congratulations, Glenda. I guess when air tickets are all very expensive, you definitely capture our mind. Who is the best traveler? So can we spotlight Glenda? Congrats, Glenda.
3, 2, 1. Okay.
Hey. And next, who would be our best table topics speaker for the night? We have next will be Michelle Ma. Michelle? Can we highlight me? Well done, Michelle. Best table topic speaker. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen and Joshua, you see this beautiful poster? It's all done by our VPPR, Michelle Ma.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Last but not least, did we vote for best evaluator?
No.
Oh, not yet. We haven't voted for best evaluator yet.
Right. Like we say in we make boo-boo. Okay. So how do we recover? Okay. So while I think maybe Wendy is on the back, so allow her some time to flesh out the best evaluator. Maybe we can have our certificate of appreciation, June, to our role players, our external role players for the night. Then we can come back to our best evaluator.
I just want to ask for the best evaluator since we only have 2. Do we still vote?
Yes, we can. I say just go ahead.
Okay.
So before that, we want to say, I say, a certificate of appreciation for Cikgu Lim as our general evaluator. It's the first time I hear how you actually evaluate us with a VENUS. Definitely mesmerizing. And I will definitely remember your GE evaluation report after this. So thank you, Cikgu Lim.
Thank you for having me.
Come back more often. We want your pantun.
Can we spotlight Cikgu Lim as well?
Okay. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I believe we have another external role player, Joshua, President for Motorola Toastmasters Club, as our speech evaluator today. Thank you, Joshua, for spending your time with us.
Thank you for inviting.
Hope to see you more often.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Hey, Wendy, is the poll ready? Okay,
Yes.
so while Wendy is flashing the poll,
Um,
I would just like to do an open invitation to all while you're clicking your vote. This Saturday, we will be having our division contest. So what happens on a division contest, maybe for some of you who are still new, we will usually have club competition every year. Like say, so we have winners, all the speakers, everyone will compete, and the winner will actually go into a area level where we have 5 different clubs competing, the best among the best. And for the area winner, we have a division contest. So we are on the third path where it's a division contest. And in this division contest, we are rooting for, of course, even in the international speaker. And of course, Cikgu Lim as well. I believe you'll be there during one of the speakers, and also one of the evaluator, best evaluator, competing for the best evaluator. So I would encourage, if you can spare the time this Saturday, second half of the day, go there, just, I would say, just embrace and listen to all these best speaker competing, because it's not easy that they actually stand on the platform that they are. So that's where we can actually learn from the best of the best. And we wish Cikgu Lim as well all the best for the competition. So I hope to see you on the Saturday. However, just in case, you have no time, do join us for dinner after that. If you can't make it for the competition, all of you, we will share the details. If you're interested, reach out to us. We'll be going for a casual dinner just to catch up with the members. If you can't make it for the competition, we do hope you can join us for dinner after the contest. It'll be somewhere near, we haven't finalized the location, but it'll be somewhere near our contest location. All right, like say. So open invitation to all in the room. And also, if you know anyone who would like to join us for dinner, okay, do let us know. Right? Okay. So, Wendy, can we put up the poll for best evaluator?
Can. Slides is ready.
Done? Slides
Yes.
is ready?
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Let me share.
So we have 2 candidates going for the best evaluator role. We have Retno. Well done, Retno. I hope I'll see you this weekend. Can we spotlight Retno?
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Crystal,
much.
Crystal, may I get airtime?
Yes, like say.
Okay. Hi, everyone. It's me, June, again. I'm here to promote the Speechcraft. All right. So let me flash out. This is introducing to you Speechcraft speaker. And for those that first time hearing this, some of our seasoned Toastmasters is coming out with a Speechcraft, whereby in 4 weeks, right, you'll be able to be a different or an experienced speaker. So this is an online session. We will have 4 hours on every Saturday in the month of May. The fees is very, very attractive. Collection only 99 ringgit for early bird. Today is 7th of April, so the cutoff is 15. Of course, I'm very glad to say that in Venus, we have so far 3 members have signed up. They are Tana, Camille, and also Cherry. Thanks for your supportive action and register with it. And if you can see, there's 5, I would say, speaker. One of them is our very own member, Michelle. We have also very glad to invite some of the seasons and experienced Toastmasters like Simon, Lorraine, Aaron, and also GTN Ian. Right? Me being the organizing chair for this speechcraft. So that's why you see Venus is also features there. All right. Hopefully by end of this session, we'll be able to recruit for Venus some of the outstanding and also empowering women that inspired to speak better in their communication. All right. So if you can extend this to any of your friends, colleagues, or even your sisters to join. And if any questions, please do reach out to me. All right. Thank you. Back to you, President.
Hey, thank you so much, June. So I would actually encourage, especially for our new joiners, to actually do consider this. Why? Any speaking or training session, you will never get a session as cheap as 99 or 100 ringgit for 4 weeks in a row. You know, you have people training you on your public speaking. I would say this is definitely one of the best deal I ever hear, and I believe they underprice themselves in that context. However, since they underprice, I would encourage everyone to take this opportunity to actually join this speechcraft, especially for our new members, because that will hone your skills further. It's a jam-packed session as well. All right, like say, can I open the floor if anybody has anything to, you know, to say or anything to announce? Faslina, maybe you want to say a word before we close?
Thank you, President. All right. So, yes, as mentioned by Crystal just now, this weekend, this Saturday afternoon is a huge stage for Division J. So all the best to the representative from Venus and also Cikgu Lim for your area. All the best. You'll ace it, and don't worry too much. I hope the best will represent Division J. So with that, back to you, President. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Faslina. Any air time for anyone else before I close? All right, I'll take it as a no. Okay. So once again, I'll say thank you everyone who attended today. Thank you for playing a role. And of course, taking up a speech is never easy. And I would say thank you for participating, encouraging, playing your best. As we always say, is that dare to be different. So in the next course of till we meet again in 2 weeks' time, maybe we take up a challenge. These 2 weeks, try something different, and maybe you can share in the group. I say one thing in these 2 weeks till we meet next, right, that you did differently from your routine. Say, okay, so I'll end it at that, and I hope to keep it buzzing for the next 2 weeks from all the ladies here and Joshua as well. Thank you so much, and I bid you adieu. Good night.
Good night. Bye-bye.
Good night. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Can I have